In a small coastal village in southern England, there stands a retro cafe that's been devotedly decorated in the styles of the 70s and 80s. It is in a small cobblestone alley just off the main square, and locals can't ever remember a time when it's not been open. You can drop by any time during the day or night and enjoy the wonderful, soothing atmosphere and gracious hospitality. The rain beats down on the pavement, creating tiny puddles at your feet as you stroll through the small town. The clock on the town hall tells you it's almost 9 p.m. It's a historic honey-coloured building with a single tower and an arched wooden doorway, which has stood in the same place for over 300 years. The high street is long with pretty willow trees, gas lanterns and wooden benches in the centre, and an open space where market stalls vie for trade every weekend. Tonight, the town is deserted due to the rain. Terraced residential houses, tightly knit together, sit on the opposite side of the street, emitting a warm glow of lamplight from the downstairs windows. But on this side, where you walk, the delicatessen, bakery and art studio are closed and shrouded in darkness. Turning the corner to your right, you enter a narrow, cobbled alleyway and see your destination straight away. Decorated with a pink and green neon sign, it reads, Twilight Cafe. Looking through the cafe window, you see it's quiet, with nobody inside apart from the owner, an older man with grey hair and round spectacles behind the counter cleaning a coffee machine. The signs on the door say, "Don't stop believin'," and the truth is out there. Quotes from once popular songs and TV shows. Pushing the door open, you are welcomed into a retro-themed wonderland, an intriguing place where you can reminisce, embrace memories, and create new ones. The elderly owner introduces himself as Marty, after the character from Back to the Future. He giggles. You smile as he takes your coat and hangs it on a huge stand shaped like a Saturn V rocket. Marty is a trustworthy man who has a joke for every occasion, someone who could make you laugh in a second if you felt a little blue. You immediately feel safe and secure in his company. He invites you to take a seat by the window and to wave him over if you need anything. The tablecloths are decorated with printed board games which you can play. The pieces for each game tucked away in a glass jar to the side. The jar on your board game is filled with a silver boot, top hat, a dog, and a race car. In the corner of the square table, there's a small portable TV set, which can be turned on via a red button at the front. You look around the cafe, captivated by your surroundings. Exposed brick walls are adorned with funky signs with friends and unplugged from the matrix etched onto them, and tall lava lamps filled with bubbles and glitter form different colours and shapes. There are vinyl records pinned to the wall with names of artists you recognise, and in the corner by the counter, a pinball machine with intermittent flashing lights. You look around for a menu, just as Marty appears again. He motions for you to push the button on the TV set. The screen is fuzzy, hazy and black and white for a second, its white noise sound interfering with the patter of rain tapping against the window. A woman appears on the screen dancing. She's dressed in a 1970s white caftan with a daisy chain headdress and long flowing hair. She slowly reels off the options on the menu for you. All the dishes and drinks are named after famous movies, like Full Breakfast at Tiffany's, Pretty in Pink Frosted Cupcakes, and Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone-baked pizza, followed by a picture of each item. They all look and sound appealing, but as it's late, you order the never-ending story, a lilac-coloured herbal drink which the lady says will initiate a deep, restful sleep. You press the button on the TV set to order the drink, and a little bell dings behind the counter. The alleyway in which the cafe sits is silent. As you gaze out of the window, the neon-coloured sign of Twilight Cafe reflects in the shallow water on the pavement. Inside, an old poster on the brick wall in front of you advertises a folk festival on a farmland in a place far away. You imagine everyone singing and dancing, the latest bands thrilling audiences with their music. The visualization of happy, carefree summer days and everyone having a good time transports you there for a brief moment. You're brought back to the present by Marty, who places a large potion-style bottle filled with purple liquid and a white china cup in front of you. Attached to the bottle's neck is a tiny label with "Welcome to your never-ending story" beautifully handwritten on it. He notices you staring at the poster and tells you the concert was held in 1969 at an event called Woodstock, before retreating back behind the counter and leaving you to your thoughts. A little further along from the poster, an old-fashioned Wurlitzer jukebox lights up, tempting you to pick one of its tunes. But you decide the sound of rain mixed with jazz is more therapeutic. Tipping the pieces and dice out of the jar, you decide to play the game, choosing the silver dog as your piece. It's cold to the touch, the intricate engraving of the West Highland Terrier, perfectly crafted.